Hello. Hello, everyone. This is a surprising stream. I didn't plan for any of that, but I was like, okay, let's try to stream today. And actually, I'm testing to stream on different days other than Saturday and Sunday because I want to change my streaming schedule. So I want to test how things are going to go. So, yeah. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Hello, Vivi and Rachel. How are you? Thank you for lurking as well. So, I'm planning on building two things. We can either go for a vet clinic or something for rags to riches. Okay, so actually, I wanted to build units for rags to riches, but yesterday, I don't know if the post is still there. Someone on X/Twitter said that for rent is actually extremely broken. So I don't know if I want to actually build something that's residential rental since it's very broken. I'm really thinking about this. If not, we can just build a house that's very bad looking. And let me tell you something. So I was building the other day something that's supposed to be for rags to riches. I don't know if it's actually looking bad or what. It was a residential rental. And when I was recording, I didn't pay attention to the sign of the 100 baby challenge. So I couldn't, edit that and everything. Good, thank you. How are you? I'm doing well, thank you. Yes, for rent is still broken. Okay, so we will prevent that. And this is what I have built that day, and it's supposed to be for a YouTube video. But as I said, I didn't, record it in the right way. So it's okay. This is how the build is. It's actually so good. It has a lot of things going on. The rooms are really bad looking and I love it. I added a lot of details and I wanted to, turn it into a YouTube video, but unfortunately I did something wrong. So it's okay. I posted it on my gallery in case someone wants it. But yeah, I can either, as I said, build something that's very bad looking or a vet clinic. So I might just do a poll. There we go. I'm just doing a poll, everyone. Okay. So I'm just gonna leave this poll for 5 minutes or less maybe, and you can just vote on what should I build during this live stream. And if you can't see it, you can just simply renew. What's renew, girl? You can, oh my god, what's the word? Refresh your page and maybe you'll be able to see it. Oh my god. I need to stop talking for a second. Saying a lot of nonsense. Okay. I actually want to do both. And I do have inspirational photos for both. I already have prepared like a file or a board for on what I want to put on each. So yeah, please let me know. I'm just gonna wait for a second and we'll see. So what are your plans for this weekend? As you know, tomorrow is the Valentine's, and for single people, it's just a normal day. Okay, yeah, it's just a normal day for me and for all the single people. But we're not alone. We're all in that together. So, oh, so you mean we're gonna combine both of the vet clinic and a damaged lot? That seems like a good idea. We can also do something else that's a fixer-upper thingy, We can do that. And I was actually thinking about doing a vet clinic that's like a suburban house, but it's a clinic. Or I was thinking about doing it as a modern lot. I don't know, I just have so many ideas. And the other day I wrote suggestions, like I want people to suggest me what should I do next. And I don't know, where's the paper? I definitely lost it. Oh, there we go. So my friend on Twitter said motel with a grimy pool, a cabin in Granite Fall, pirate themed lot, gothic manor, futuristic lot, apocalyptic. Let's hope that I said it right. Apocalyptic bunker, fairy tale cottage, steampunk library, and a shopping mall. These are all the suggestions I got the other day, and I like them as well. But building something for rags to riches and the vet clinic has been on my to-do list for a long time. So we're going to start with those, and then we're going to go to something else. Just a second. I'm going to let my friends know that I am online or doing a live. Because, you know, sometimes they're like, you didn't tell us that you're doing a live stream. Okay, message sent. And let me just open my phone so that we can think about something to do. Okay, so we do have an option, which is building it in. Hello, bestie, how are you? I'm acting like I'm surprised. I didn't tell you that on the phone to join. You know, let me just act surprised and all of that. Okay, so we can either build here in this slot or this world, or we can just do something on Magnolia Promenade. We do have these two options. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my live stream. So we're just gonna go with what Vivi has suggested. We're going to build a fixer-upper vet clinic. I know I should change the title, but we're just gonna go with that. Happy Thursday. Thank you so much. And let me see, the votes mostly go to the vet clinic. But yeah, we're gonna join both of these ideas and we're gonna build, okay? Not burn. A vet clinic that's very damaged. So yeah, again, we do have Magnolia Promenade and Brindleton Bay, I think. I don't usually build in both. I'll be lurking. So yeah, let me know. So 1 is gonna be for Magnolia Promenade and 2 is Brindleton Bay. Let me know, what do you think? Where should I build? I don't use these two places, so that would be good. We do have this lot. Oh, but this is so big. I'm actually looking for a 30 by 20 lot, not bigger than that. And I have just noticed that we do have 2 vet clinics. What's going on? Let me just look at this lot. I hope that you guys are hearing me well and everything is good. And actually, I think like the weather is very bad today and I was losing internet all the time. I don't know if I got this from the gallery or it's coming with the game. I don't remember that. Let me just delete everything. And yeah, let me know, what should I go for? Magnolia Promenade again or Brindleton Bay? You can just write 1 or 2. There we go. Just gonna wait for your answers. Okay. I should do another poll, but gonna end this poll for now. And actually, I don't know how to spell Magnolia Promenade. I know that they're on the screen, but okay. Maybe we're just gonna go with that, I think. Okay, so let me just bring up I did a whole board on, you know, what to do for a vet clinic. So I do have a lot of things to do, but I want this lot to be small and not really big. This is like the first thing I want to do. And the packs that we're going to use all the time, I do a limited pack build, so we're gonna do that. Of course, we're gonna go with cats and dogs. I actually want to use Strangerville because it has things that we can do it for a broken lot. And I want werewolves. I think that for rent is gonna be good as well because it has all the dirt and things that you can use for the walls. Another thing, this is what I'm thinking about for now. Yes, I don't think that we want more than that. And the basement treasures kit. So far we're using 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 packs, which is good. And I'm just going to start. I do have a picture actually of real builds that are looking bad or damaged. I don't know what's a better word for that. I wish I could drag the photo, but I'm looking at the inspirational photos from my phone. But I do have plenty of pictures for, bad looking builds. So I think, oh, I found this and it's looking good. Okay, so we're just gonna start with that. So we're gonna build in Brindleton Bay, and this is gonna be a vet clinic. Let me just look at the requirements. Okay, that's good. And I do have actually a paper. I listed all the things that I wanted to do for a good looking vet clinic, but since this is gonna be damaged, we're just gonna do random things. So the lot that I'm looking at actually is a suburban house that's just looking like that. I actually want a wider lot, but we're just gonna try to work with that. It's looking just like that. Exactly. This is how it's looking like. Let me just bring it like that. Okay, there we go. And then on here, we're just gonna put a chimney. When you build something that's not really good looking, it only depends on all the stuff that you're gonna add, like the clutter, and not the exact main build. I don't know how to say it in a good way, but there we go. So yeah, again, this is gonna be maybe 1 story is enough, or should I go with a 2nd story? Let me just look at the photo. I love the photos. They're really realistic. Just a second, everyone. The internet is not working. Okay, we can actually do something else, which is also pushing this part here. Okay, so it's gonna be just like that. And then we're gonna have a 2nd story, which is, I think it's okay. We're gonna add more rooms and all of that. Not necessarily all of them are gonna be rooms. And this is how it's gonna look like. And then for the back, I actually want to add something like a back door that's taking you outside to this whole area. So I think this is enough. Just like that. Okay, and the roofing is gonna be actually so simple based on the real picture. It's only having a gabled roof that's going across all the build. Just like that. But this is not centered, so we're just gonna bring it like that. And then for here, I'm actually gonna put this full, I don't know what's it called, hipped roof. I'm trying to learn the name of these roofs. Okay, so it's just gonna be like that. Then we're gonna add the gabled roof here. And it's not really the best. Okay, now I think it's looking great. Oh no, and now I missed the other roof. Okay. There we go. But this is going to be like a chill stream, not like the 100 baby challenge. Because when I stream the 100 baby challenge, I don't know what happens to my stream. Like I'm screaming all the time. Nothing is like normal. Because yeah, it's the 100 baby challenge. What I'm talking about. But as I said, it's very chaotic. And most of the time I talk normally and then scream all of a sudden. So it's kind of hectic. And I love that. And by the way, I got to, I think, 55 or 57 babies, which is insane. I can't believe that. The other day, I watched the very first stream that I did for the 100 Baby Challenge. And I was really shocked that we came, I don't know how to say it, that we made it this way or all to here. Even though I stopped so many times from the challenge, you know, during summer, I stopped for 4 months maybe. Okay, that's, I don't know if this is looking good. So many babies. Yes, this is so crazy. I think we made it. I do have the number here. Oh, it's 55. Which is, yeah, insane. And I don't know how long it's going to take me to finish the rest. Is it going to take me like another 4 months or 6 months? We're going to see. Oh, no, I don't like that. Okay, we're just going to go with how it looks like. There we go. Okay. Again, I think this is not centered, so we're just going to make it like that. And I think that's all good. Okay, that's looking awesome. And now we're just, I'm really debating about that. I don't know if it's really good looking, but there we go. So what we actually need is an exam table. I don't know what's that. Oh, there we go. Like a reception thingy and a waste disposal. And this, oh, we do already have these damaged items, which is perfect. Okay. That's great. A vending machine as well. Okay. Let me just open my phone again. And I do actually want to add some fences. And those fences are going to be perfect because they are giving that this place is damaged and fenced with the most cheap type of fences, if that makes any sense. So I'm just going to put it all around here. Okay. And then I'm going to bring the other type of fences, which is this one. For now, we're going to choose this color or this swatch, but later as we continue, I'm just going to change the swatches unless I like them. So it's just going to be like that. I'm going to try my best not to use debug. Okay, I think it's already looking good. And you know when there is a damaged fence and then they're going to just add any type of fence to fix that? So this is what's happening. Or we can just add this fence. But I like those better. It's looking much better. Okay. Now for the wall, for the door. I want something that's actually also damaged. This is gonna be funny if I added it. Like, why a vet clinic has this type of a door? I wish that these were damaged as well. And we do have the life and death door. So let me just go back. Okay, this isn't a limited pack build. Okay, let me just check the doors. We also have those. But I don't like them. Oh, so those aren't damaged. Okay. I'm not going to use life and death. I'm just going to go with all the items that we currently have, which are those. Okay. Maybe I'm going to go with... I'm just thinking if there is a damaged wall. But yeah, we're going to go with this door for now. And then for the back door, I'm just going to use the same. And let me see. can I add, all these things? Yeah, I can. Okay, that's gonna work. That's okay. We're just gonna leave it here. And then for the inside, the reception area is gonna be very small and it's just gonna be on this side. Okay, and then here's gonna be a very small toilet, like a half bath, even though this is kind of bad. Okay, I think this is big. Okay, let me try to do it in a better way. What if I just did that? What the hell? And something like that? No, I don't like it. Okay. I think what I have done first is good. So it's just going to be like that. And then let me just look at the inspirational photos and see how we're going to add the rest of the rooms. And actually, I looked for in real life photos of vet clinics. And this is what I'm going to follow. And then as I said, here's going to be the receptionist area. And we're going to add the stairs, which we're going to use the werewolf pack stairs. It's just going to be like that. Okay. And then maybe I'm just going to add another room here. And this might be the staff room. Could be a little bit bigger. So there we go. I know it's very tiny, but as I said, this is a very bad looking place. And then we're just going to make another wall here. I think, yeah, this is good. So one is going to be for the exam room. Let me just bring it here so that we can put the right size. Okay. So this is going to be one. And, room one and room two. Okay, so this is how it's going to look like. And then here's going to be the waiting area. And we can actually then use this slot and renovate it. That's going to be a good idea. And then we need the podium. This is going to be downstairs, and the waste disposal is going to be also downstairs. And then I'm just going to build another wall. I know it's very dark now, but we're going to make it look good later. Okay. I need it to be a little bit bigger on this side. And then let me just bring the mic here. Okay. So we need a lab, and we actually need get to work. Okay, just gonna use get to work. As I said, this isn't a limited pack. Let's forget about that. And here maybe also I need to add another bath. And let me just bring the surgery machine. Oh, it's very big, so I need a bigger space. So we're just gonna put one on this side. So maybe this whole room is going to be a surgery room. And then the lab is going to be here. So yeah, this is going to be all for this slot. And for a bathroom, actually, we can add some here. But I want another waiting area on this side. So this is how it's going to look like. Okay, now let me just bring the lights. Okay, so we're just going to add a lot of lights. And then when I'm going to finish, we're going to replace them with the werewolf pack walls. I mean, the lights. Okay, so this is how it's going to look like. Okay, it's not bad. Let me just save just in case. Okay. So let's start with this side, which is the receptionist area. Okay, so we want it to look so bad. So I don't know if we should just start painting everything from the beginning, and so that it's gonna look so bad. When I was actually building the other day, we do have this option, and there's another option that's looking also horrible. Oh, there we go. This could be another option. Oh my god, this is really bad. Okay. Oh, and this color is hurting my eyes. Oh, and we can actually add tiles. And I think that this is a very, yeah, it's kind of looking bad. We can add tiles on the whole place. Oh my god, imagine if we add this. I think it's looking good. Oh no, this is so bad. And this is like the whole point of everything. We do have so many options at this point. Hello everyone. So we're building a damaged vet clinic. Let me just fix it here. Okay, and we are building in Brindleton Bay. And actually, I was thinking about whether building something for rags to riches or a vet clinic, but then Vivi suggested that we combine both of the ideas, and this is what we're doing. And now I'm just actually trying to paint the walls in a very bad looking wallpaper, and I still can't find any. Oh. Oh my god, this is looking horrible. And I kind of like it. What do you think? This is like extremely horrible. We do have this wall, but this is looking very neat. So, and also we do have this wall. Oh my god. And we can actually have a plain wallpaper just like that, for example. And then we can add all the things that come with the werewolf pack and the basement, treasures, cat, whatever. Oh my god, what's cat girl? Okay, this is gonna take me a little bit of time to decide what color should I go for or what wallpaper. I think I'm still fine with this one because it's looking or giving the impression of a very bad looking build. So we do have this color. I think this is good. You know, this is giving me the idea that at the beginning it was this type of wallpaper, and as the time has passed, with the humidity and the weather, the rust, I think it turned into that. Yeah, I think this is good. We can put some walls with this, but we're just gonna go with that. That's looking good. Okay, so let me just go to this color and we're gonna paint these walls. Okay, we're doing good. Then we're gonna go upstairs and paint the hallway with the same wallpaper. I think this is looking good. And then for the inside, I'm actually gonna go with something like that. I think this is looking good. So yeah, we do have this option as well. We can go with plain wallpaper, and then we're gonna add all the things on it. Let me see if we do have a better option. Again, we can go with these. And I know that I still didn't add the windows, but I'm just thinking about all the wallpapers. Usually I don't put the wallpapers first. Okay, and this is also good. Okay, we're gonna go with this color on all the rooms. Okay, that's awesome. And then we do want an accent wall. Maybe something that's just like that. Yeah, that's not bad. And the same is gonna be here. Let me use the same one. Maybe I'm just going to add it here. We're going to go upstairs as well and add some on this wall. Okay. Just like that. And actually, the surgery room can just be with this tile. And we can make it look so dirty. Yeah, this is good. Okay, so this is all what we wanted to put. Now we're going to go back to the windows. Okay, so we do have the new windows that came up with the latest update. Let me just go just like that. And we do have the cats and dogs, but since we're using the cats and dogs door, we're just going to go back to what's suiting. So maybe we're just going to mix between... I don't think that I like this window, but yeah, we're just going to mix between the windows. Okay, this is great. I'm going to put one here. And then on this side, I actually have to see how the rooms look from the inside. So we do have those and this window. Actually, it should look so ugly and not really good looking. Okay, we're going to add one more here. There we go. Oh, I think this is very high, but I think it's not bad. Okay. And as I said, I'm going to try to prevent using debug unless I needed to add something. Okay. Let me know how does it look like. We can actually expand this room. Okay, keep it like that. It's not bad. And now we're going to go to upstairs and look at the window situation. We can go with this window. Oh no, this is very tiny compared to the whole thing. Oh, since when do we have this window? I have never seen that before. Okay. I don't know if I remember seeing that before. Even though I use cats and dogs. I mean, I use Get to Work a lot for building hospitals and all of these things. Interesting. You know, it's kind of funny that we play this game, I would say 3 to 5 times a week, and we still didn't explore everything. I mean, that's my case. Okay, we're gonna add some windows here as well. Yeah, this is not the best window location, but you know, just gonna go with that. Okay. Remember that this build should look horrible. Actually, this is like coming with... I don't know what's that. It's coming with Get to Work. I don't know. I know that we just got those for the newest update. But this one is kind of... I don't know. It's something. Okay. As I said, we're exploring new things every day. Okay, there we go. Now we're just gonna start, as I said, with the receptionist area. Let me see if we can find a sign. We should have plenty of signs for the vet clinic. So we do have this option. This is, we can use it for the lab or upstairs. And also, oh, so I got a notification for the Sims community on for rent. Oh, so the Sims community is saying a public announcement. I think this is what they call it to everyone. Playing The Sims 4 for rent expansion. What's going on? We're going to add those exit thingies. Let me just look at that. Oh no. Guys, if you're watching that, so Valorant is causing save game corruption. So please make a backup save for your game. Maybe I should do that. I'm so scared. I don't want to lose the 100 baby challenge. Hold on, everyone. I'm going to be on BRB. I'm just going to make a quick backup save. Let me do that. I'm freaking out. Okay. So there are my saves. Okay. Just going to put it anywhere. Okay, guys. Please make sure to save your game. And okay, there we go. I did that. So if you want to read more, it's on the Sims community website or on their X. Let me just go back. And yeah, it's saying players are losing years of game progress due to a recent Sims 4 save game corruption issue, which seems to be getting amplified with the residential rentals feature from the Sims 4 for Rent expansion pack. Oh dear. I don't know, but I don't like to complain about the packs, but For Rent is definitely as bad as my wedding stories. I live on the edge. I freaked out because I don't want to lose my 100 baby save and my family dynamic save. And also, this save file, I have so many builds in it and I don't want to lose them. I know that I'm just gonna cry a lot if I lost one of these files. And if someone's gonna be like, oh my god, why are you crying because of a game? Actually, we were working on these files now for years. Especially the 100 baby challenge. It's gonna be like a year and a half. No, yeah, I did it like for a year and a half. Family dynamics, I have been doing it for 2 years and a half. So that's a lot of time. Okay. Remember to back up your save. Let me just write that. I have a rags to riches. Oh, how long have you been playing with rags to riches file? Like, even if you just played this file for 2 months, it's still a lot of work and progress and a lot of hours that you spent on this save file. So let me just add these two here. Like, it's going to be a computer for the receptionist. And we're going to add this one because it's kind of looking old. And this color, it's making it more looking old. Okay, and now we're going to find... I do want old ones, but we don't have. So maybe these, maybe this one, we're gonna just pretend that it became rusty. I think it's making sense, right? A lot, but I have been lagging with the fridge. Is it when your Sims are constantly baking a white cake? I do have a save file where I play alone. And my Sims are obsessed with white cake. Okay, now we're just going to add the podium. Let me just add it here with different colors. This is looking good. Okay, and we're going to add, for example, stuff like this, like it's where they keep all the files and everything. Gonna fix that, so it's just gonna be like that. The white color is already giving the impression of a bad looking place, not because it's white, but because you can see that the walls are damaged, or the tile, as you can see, it's looking damaged. So I love that. Okay, so this is how it's looking like, and we need to add another storage area. So if you have just joined my stream, please remember to back up your save because I have just got a notification from the Sims community that For Rent is causing corruption and we don't want to lose a lot of work So please remember to back up your saves. The more food I get from packs, the lag gets worse. Oh my god. But I was also wondering why the game has been very, very slow. But now we do have a lot of answers. Oh, wait, instead of those, we can go with these chairs. That's funny. We're gonna go with that. I kind of love it, and it's just gonna be looking like that. Okay, and I do want to get rid of base game for a second because I want to look at all the items since I'm not memorizing what each is for. And then we can also add these trays or whatever thing is this. And it's just going to be like that. You know, the place is in the worst condition, so the things are moving. Okay. Let me just go back to here. And again, I said I want a sign, but I got distracted because of this notification. I'm just going to put that here. And we're going to put the fire thingy here. I know this is like very, very bad position to put the items, but as I said, it's a very bad looking place. Okay, and also I do want to add another thing. Oh, we can add this one. Okay, it's gonna be here. Oh, why it's very... I think it's good, but I want to make it smaller. Okay, there we go. And one more thing we can add, you know, those as well. It's just gonna be like that. I know if I had Batu, is it the name? I think I would have more things like to add. So this is how it's looking like. Okay, what other thing we can possibly add? It's really looking bad for now, and I love it. We can add these things. Okay, and the cracks. Okay, what do you think? A lot of papers going on here. If I use debug, we're gonna have like trash on the floor. So we do have this option, but as I said, I don't want to use debug at all. And we do have this thing, which is also looking very bad. Okay, and also rustic POW accent. Oh, that's making sense that they didn't clean the POWs of all the pets that came inside. And now it's moldy, kinda. Okay. And usually I don't stream on Thursdays. And as I said, I'm testing that and I'll see if it's gonna be okay. Because I really need to change my streaming schedule. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to try to just stick to the original time. Okay, let me just put that here. Okay. There we go. And also, we do need a medicine crafting. Oh yeah, we said this is for the lab. And here we're gonna add, let me just see. Okay, so here, first of all, we're gonna add the door because I don't want to forget about that. We can add these doors. We do have this option, or we can just go with these doors and add stuff on them. Oh, there we go, best fit door. And also we do have this door, which is kind of funny. Also those. We do have a lot of good options. And the other day when I was building, there was a door that... Oh, there we go. This is kind of looking very old. So we're just going to go with that. This is like the staff room. And I do want a sign that indicates this is a staff room. And we can put an AC unit here. That's looking good. And we can just add a sign. Let me see. Is there a better sign? I don't see a better sign, but we can just put something like that. Okay, so we said, okay, so we do have all this empty area that we're gonna turn it into a vending machine area and a waiting area. So for here, since this is a door, we're gonna put the vending machine, but oh my god, these look awesome. I love that. We're gonna add 3 different ones, and we're just gonna let them just look like that. As as I said, a very bad looking place, and the things have been moving. People would go inside and use these places. Oh, here's supposed to be the bathroom. Okay, I can do something that I usually do whenever I just get lost. Okay, we're gonna add a wall here in the middle, and I'm just gonna add these vending machines here. I'm gonna fix that later. And we're gonna go back to this door, which I really love. Okay, now coming back to here, it's just gonna be like that. If I had the tool mod, we can flip those and put them on a certain angle, but I don't have the tool mod. Okay, it's already looking awesome. And now we're gonna go to the bathroom, and we're gonna make it look as worse as possible. Oh, this is, I think, kind of big. Okay, this is good. And we do have also these stains that we can put here. Again, some of these POW thingies. Okay, and then we're gonna add a toilet. You know what? This is looking good. We're gonna add it here. And I don't know what's gonna make it look worse. Let me just go in the clutter section. There we go. We can add all these boxes. I can make them either smaller or they're stacked. There we go. Maybe those files or boxes. Oh, these already look damaged, which is awesome. I think it's going to be floating. Yes. Okay. What other things we can add? Just something like that also is fitting the whole thing. Okay. Another thing, we can also add this moving stuff. What a horrible bathroom. I love that. And the last thing, we're going to add... No, this is too big. Okay, instead, we can just go with that. And now we're going to go back here and see if I can add something. Oh, yeah. Definitely we need those. Okay. And more of those. What do you think? Now we're going to add all the dirts, which is my favorite part whenever I build something that's like rundown or something. I'm going to fill it with all these things. I think we do have more. Yeah, there we go. Also, we do have the stains that come with Strangerville. That would be really fun to update it later or work on it and fix it. Okay. And now we're going to add a floor to this place. Let me just go back to base game and we're going to see. I do want the most horrible looking tile. We do have so many options. And I don't know which one to go with. Okay. Is there something that's more horrible? I think this color is actually making it look so bad, and I love it. Okay, and let's go back. Be careful with how much mold you put. Sometimes it stops people from loading build because it takes forever. Let me just check that. So these are grimes. So is it gonna actually ruin the whole place? Oh, and we do have some scratches. I don't know. I used that before, but I don't know if it's actually causing any lag or something because I have no idea if it does. Please let me know. Okay, and we're gonna add a stain as well. Ooh, that looks good with the white. Okay. I do want to add more stains, to be honest. Looks more fun. And we can add some on the door. Ooh. Hello, everyone. So we're building a damaged vet. And this is how it's looking like for now. And we do want a waiting chairs. And we want them to be as bad as possible. So we do have this option and this option. I can only see if it's up on gallery on my side. Okay. Again, I have no idea if this is causing any lag, so sometimes because when I build something like that, I just add a lot. So if it's causing any lag, if someone here knows, please let me know. And we're gonna add some of these chairs here. Oh, this is actually so good. This is supposed to be a waiting area, and it's gonna be looking horrible again. Oh, we do have this option and those. We can add different type. So we do have this one and this one. Okay, and I can actually put this chair here instead. Okay, so it's just gonna be like that. Oh, this is a good swatch. I love it. And going back to here, I'm gonna add those in different colors and the shapes. Okay, let me just bring it here. There we go. Okay, so it's just gonna be like that. Okay. I'm gonna change the swatches. I'm just splitting them so that I can know. There we go. I added mold. Oh my god, I added mold once and there was a forever loading on bar on the build. I don't know if it's fixed. Oh my god. Everything in for rent is not working at this point. Okay. Well, hope that the Sims team fixed that. Because as I said, the whole pack is just not okay. What a bad waiting area. So good. You can add more of those. And also, one more thing we can add is these stains. You know, when there's a rain and there is like an opening space on the roofing and then the rain's gonna drip on your belt, this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna add more of these cracks. Also these. They're gonna be here instead. And also more of the POW stains, I would say. Okay. And now we're just gonna go back here. We also have these wallpapers, newspapers, and we have more of these papers, more stains, and also these stains. But these aren't looking so clear. So I think this is enough. Okay, and now I need to add some doors to the exam place. So we do have this option again, or we can just go with something like that. I wish that we have the same one, but in a very bad looking shape. Okay, also we do have this. This is so funny. Okay, let me just take a look. Or we can just go with, but this is looking so clean. Also, we do have this option. Okay, this is kind of looking like it's old. If you zoom on that, no, it's not. I wish that we had the same one, but it's looking not really good. And I want it in full glass, but it's okay. Okay, since I saw that the tiles make the place look so much better as like a very dirty place, we're gonna go with the white one again. What do you think? And for here, I still need to add more things. So we can just go back to these packs and check what we have, because I always forget what we have in these packs. We can actually add something like that, which is looking good. We can add more of those on this side. Okay. Let me just take a look on all the items that we have. Oh, I forgot about... Hold on, I can put this here. And we do have these that come with the basement treasures kit. So I'm just going to use some. Oh, that's really cool looking. Okay. Just going to add more here. Hope that you're liking how the build is going so far. Let me just add more of those. And also on this side, we need to add these thingies. I love how horrible it's looking like. Okay. And we do need some signs about maybe this thing, but I actually want to use those inside of the rooms. Just stuff like these. And we can put these files here next to each door. And then one more thing I want to add. Yes, we can add more of those. Okay. And then I actually want a sign that's telling this is a vet clinic, but I can't see any. Oh, there we go. Maybe I can just make it smaller and add it here. Okay, let me just bring this here. And we're gonna add the sign there. And it's gonna be looking dirty as well with some stains. Ooh, that's looking good. What do you think, everyone? Let me just add base game back. Then we're gonna add these tiles here. Oh, that's looking so good. Let me just save. Okay. We're gonna add more of those. And also we're gonna add more stains to this side. And I think that's enough. And then I'm gonna add the werewolf rug. Let me just see. Oh, there we go. Okay, this is looking good. And actually we can just add another one that's looking like that. Okay. So now we're just gonna start with this room. So what we can do is I'm gonna put these two here with different swatches, of course. I think this is good. Or we can just turn it all the way to this side. Yeah, this is good. And then we're gonna go to the cabinets. I actually want the same swatch as those. I wish I could add these decals on these, but I think it's impossible. So I'm gonna just use a different swatch and we're gonna add, because we're gonna assume that they put all the medicines, everything inside those. Okay, let me just go back here. And I'm gonna add the same thing on this room. Okay, that's looking good. And now we're gonna add the counters. And maybe more counters here. Maybe I'm just gonna add one to this side. And some are gonna be here. So basically, we can let this side be like where the doctor writes the things. Oh, I thought that we can add the PC here. So I'm gonna change the counter. Okay, that's not really bad. Okay. If I stop talking all of a sudden because I'm really concentrating and I'm just forgetting to talk, so I'm sorry about that. And we're gonna go back to the bad looking chairs. And we do have this option, which is really cool. Okay. And also, I want to add a waiting chairs. When the people are going to go inside and wait for their pet. So this is going to be where they sit. Okay, this is going to be just like that. Now we're going to add the sink and all of the things. It's going to be just like that. So what do you think? I really hope that I can finish this whole build today. Otherwise, we're going to just finish it if I had a chance tomorrow. Maybe. Okay, so we're going to add the same things here. But in different color, I would say. That's looking good. And maybe we're going to add the same chair and one of those. Oh. Okay, and I need to add all of those, and I hope that I don't forget about them. Okay, there we go. Okay, now I'm just going to put these things here. Okay, and we're going to go to the other room, but we're just going to add the same things for cats. Oh, okay. And let me just look here. There we go. This is for cats. I think it's looking good. And then I want to add again these things. We're assuming they're putting the hygiene stuff. Okay. And also, since this place is old, we're going to add this old phone. I don't know why, but we're just gonna add it. Okay, that's looking good. And then one more thing I want to add is, I don't know if we do have a chance. Okay, I'm gonna try to make it smaller. Oh, that's looking good. Now we're gonna add it here. Okay, I think that we have all the things that we need. And final thing I want to add in these rooms are these bad looking curtains, but in different swatches. Okay. And now we're gonna add all these stains. Again, we're gonna add this big stain, which is looking awesome. And I actually forgot to add some clutter. Okay, we can add some papers and we can add boxes as well. And we can add more of those. A phone again, because why not? And I think this is all good. And maybe some books. I think this is okay. I don't know if we're going to be able to fit all of these items. Yeah, we can just do that. Okay, that's looking good. Let me just change the swatches. There we go. And these are going to be here with this moving thingy. Let me just change the swatches. Okay. And now I'm just going to add all the decals. There we go. Hello, if you have just joined my stream. Hello, hello. Okay, there we go. It's looking really good. We're going to add more stains. And more stains here. I know I'm adding a lot of stains, but I think this is making a lot of sense. Yeah, I think that this is enough. Now we're going to add stains to the other room. And more of these decals. Okay. And more of those. I actually wish that we get a pack where we do have these small details. And let me just add some of those here. Okay, that's enough. We're going to add more clutter to this side. We have this option as well, more papers. And maybe here we can add these barrels. Okay. I'm going to add all of these things. Again, I'm going to add a phone just for fun. Okay. And this is going to be actually here. And then we're going to add the barrel here in the middle. And I have just noticed that I left these empty. Okay, we can add this thing here. Okay. And I forgot to add some stains to this room. So we're just going to go and do that. Okay. And now we're going to add a tile. So I do need a tile that's going to make everything look clear. Let me just check this one. No, these aren't working, to be honest. Oh, this is good. Okay. And then for here, actually, we need to add... I don't know if we should add some wood. Are we going to see all these stains? Kinda. Oh, this is making it very obvious, so I like it. Just gonna add more of this wood here. Okay, and now we're gonna go to this room, which is the staff room. And I do want to find the lockers. I think that we do have them in base game. So we're gonna go here. I think, yes, there we go. So I'm just gonna add those here in 2 different colors. And I'm just gonna throw some bags here. And I do actually want to add like a mini kitchen, but with this type of counter, I need actually to remove one. And I'm just gonna add the fridge. We do have this bad looking fridge. I know that we do have another one in City Living that's looking more bad, but I don't want to add more packs. And we can just go here and add all of these things. Oh, we can put this thing here. And let me just see, we can add some of those. Also, we can add a phone. Why not? Okay, let me just see. I don't know what else should we add. Okay. I'm gonna change the swatches of those. There we go. Oh, we can actually make it look just like that. That's looking good. And I can add some boxes to this side. Okay. And also we can add more papers. And then we can add more of these newspapers here. And some chairs. I'm gonna add some of those chairs. There we go. What do you think, everyone? Okay, one more thing is I do want to add more of those thingies. Like something like that. Yeah, that's looking great. And also, there's one more thing that I want to add. Oh, there we go. Okay, and actually, I do want some pictures or decals of pets. We can add this again. Or maybe those. And I think that this is enough. We can add more of these here. I think this is enough. And now we're going to add all the stains again. Or the decals. There we go. Okay, and also we do want the red stains. It's going to be here. This is actually not really a fixer-upper or what? It's like there happened like a zombie thing. And this is like what happened. I don't know, what is it called? Apocalyptic thing? Or a zombie apocalypse. I think this is what you call it. But I like the idea, to be honest. Okay, I think that I added enough. I want it in green, so yeah. I think that here I'm still missing some things. Like this place is empty, so maybe I should just add things like that. Oh, this is very small. We can add it and including this thing. Oh, this is gonna be funny if I added a mattress here. Like, why there is a mattress inside a vet? I love that. Okay, this is looking more dirty and more fun. Okay. So far, so good. We can add more of these boxes here. And here's looking so clean. I don't like it. We can add more stains. I know that it's hard to see those. It's very hard to see them, so I'm not going to add it. But we can add more newspapers and more of those. Oh my god. This is awesome. Oh, we can actually add those, but we do have a better option, which is this thing. And there we go. I need to add more stains to this thing. Okay. We can add some cracks also. There we go. Here isn't as dirty, but we can just add more of these things. I forget that we have all of those. We can just add it like that. Okay. Let me just add more of those. Okay. Should I add more or this is enough for the first floor? Let me just save again. I think it's enough. But for example, we have those signs that I still didn't add. Maybe I should just add them. I wish that this was big. There we go. Should be here as well. Okay. In a different color, and I can just fix that and put it here. So yeah, this is how it's looking like. Very good. I love it. Now we're going to go to the second floor. So the first thing we're going to start with is the hallway. And I'm just going to add some art. No, this is actually so fancy. Then we're just going to add that. Oh, we do have a short wall here. I forgot about that. Okay, we do have this option, which is really good. And then here for the lab, we can actually add one of those, or also we do have this option. You know, this is a lab, so I'm just gonna put something like that here. And then for the surgery room, we're gonna add this door. And I think that this is great. So for here, I'm just going to repaint this whole place and add some tiles. And actually, I want a very bad looking tile. Maybe just something like that. Or should we go with, oh, okay, this is going or blending well with this color. So we're just going to leave it like that. And I'm going to leave the previous one just like that. Or, okay, I think this is enough. And then we're going to add more of those things. I'm going to add more things to this side, but first I just want to add all these decals. Let me see. Okay. Hope that you guys are enjoying this stream. Yeah, it is very chill. Not like the 100 Baby. Sometimes also when I do play the 100 Baby, it's very chill. But this is like happening once in a while. Most of the times it's just so funny and I love it. Okay. Let me just see if we do have... Oh, we can add this thing here. And let me just remove this decal and put it back here. Okay, guys, let me tell you something that's out of Sims. Actually, you know, sometimes I'm that type of person that only listens to 5 musicians and that's all. And I don't change my mind at all. Like I will just stick to those and I'll never move to new artists. But there are some artists that I know a long time ago. Like I listened to them since a long time, but I just I don't know how to say it. Don't listen casually to them. But I have been listening to Billie Eilish for the past week, and I actually have been listening to her since Bad Guy. Like this is a very long time ago, but her new album that was released last year is so good. I wish I knew about it earlier, but it's so good. And I am obsessed with it. I do like one of her old songs. It's not very, very old, but I forgot what is it called. I seriously can't remember what is it called. Let me just add more chairs here. It's just gonna be like that. And I didn't check this sculpture area. I think we do have interesting things. Ooh, I can add, oh my god, this is so big. What other thing I can add? You know what? I prefer all the things that come on this side. Okay, we can add those signs here. I can't get into new albums, sadly. Is it like you just prefer certain artists and you just don't like to listen to new things? Just like how I do? But yeah, I have been listening to her since Bad Guy. And the other song, let me just check what is it called. It's a very famous song. I do remember how, like the first time I listened to it, let me just go. It's, oh, Happier Than Ever. Oh my god, how did I forget about that? But this song is amazing. Like the transition between this song. I listen to one song on repeat because I love it so much. That makes sense. Oh my god. I do that all the time. But I have been listening to various artists. I just want to not stick to the only 5 that I listen to. So, what's the song that you are having on repeat for now? Okay, so this is how it looks like on this side. And I do actually want to add boxes here. So let me just go on the clutter section. We do have the other clutter section. And did you notice that I didn't add plants? Which is very weird. We're going to add this box on this side. Oh, I can't make it smaller. So can I? Oh my god, these are so big. Oh, what if I added this? Even though this is a vet clinic, but... Oh, it's Good Luck Babe. I blame TikTok. I like this song too. There's another song of Chapel that I like. But why I'm so bad at remembering things? Oh my god. It's a very good song as well. Let me just go back to my list. Just a second. It's also like one of her very famous songs. Okay, just a second, everyone. Oh, it's Casual. I do like this song. It's very good. And the music video is actually so, so good. I love the music video of this song. No, it's actually casual. Oh, what? Oh my god, why this is so big? Ooh, we can add this thing here. But the music video is kind of really sad. And I hate how sad it is, but it's very good. Okay, we can add more vending machines to this side. So we're gonna add more. Let me just add it here. And just like that. Okay. And then we're gonna add more of the stains and all of these things. It's actually, we can't see those stains, but let me just add more of those. Let me just put these papers here as well. Yeah, that's good. And now we're going to go back to this wall and we're going to add more of these decals. Just something like that. Okay. That's really good. And there's another song that I have been listening to a lot. But since I have so many songs that I'm listening to on repeat, usually I don't have just one song that I just listen to it on repeat. Usually I do have like 5 songs that I listen to for the rest of the month. And then I'm just going to change my mind and listen to something else the next month. But as I said, I have been listening to Wildflower by Billie Eilish. I have been listening to this a lot. I like Fortnite from the Tortured Poets. I have been listening to this song now for almost a year and I just can't get enough from it. It's very addicting in some way. Just gonna put it like that. And also I have been listening to Twice Japanese album. I do like it so much as well. Even though I understand nothing, but you know, it's very fun. It's very good. Okay, let me just add more stains here. Okay, I like that, but I want to add more stains to this side. Just like that. Okay. And let me just save. Now I'm thinking about how to make the outside horrible. I definitely need to use debug. This is the thing. Okay, so we said here's going to be the lab area. And we're just going to add those. So usually, you know, I was working in a lab. And sometimes they put them just like that. Like in the middle of the place. And then there's going to be like counters on the side. So maybe I can just put it here instead. Oh, it's very tight. Okay, so I can actually make something like that. There we go. And I can add those counters. Okay, we're going to have 2 counters on the sides. And it's just going to be like that. So one of them was having a, I forgot, like it's a sink. And then on the other counter, there are like the test tubes and all of these things. Why are you just looking like that? Okay. Are you good now? And then we're going to have more cabinets. It's like, where do they store all the things? But we also have a fridge. Oh, there we go. Because, you know, some stuff on the labs, they're stored in a fridge like that. So we're just going to add, I know it's very tight, but we're not going to use that. let me just add those here. We're gonna add a different color, but this one's good. Okay, just gonna add those counters here. I mean, cabinets. Oh my god, I forgot about what's the name. Okay, I'm not gonna add cabinets here, but I'm just gonna add more to this side. Okay. Oh my god, this is very tight. And we're gonna add these sinks here. And let me just search and see if we do have like test tubes and all these things. I think that we have something that like these things. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're just gonna try to bring it here. That's looking good. That's good. Oh. I wish that we do have just a second. Oh, I need to remove those and fix this situation here. I wish that we have like blood test tubes. We do have get to work, but I don't know if we have such a thing. But let me just put those here. Okay. Let me just fix that. I like the vibe of the lab. It's actually very realistic, but I'm not gonna add more things, so maybe my Sims can use that in case they wanted to. And now we just want to add, yeah, by the way, they're not going to be able to use any of that. Okay, so we can just put these things here. And also we need a phone that I'm going to grab it from this side. Oh, and actually we need these things. And now I can't see the phone. Oh no. You know what? It's okay. And also I want to add one more thing that get to work have big test tubes. So maybe it is on debug. I think so. Just gonna add this sign here. And there's, oh, we can actually put this sign here. Of course, it's very dangerous. And let's see if there's anything else that we can add. I actually want to add one of these storage thingies. I don't know if we can find them here. No, I'm just gonna get rid of base game and I'm just gonna search for them here. Oh, and we actually have this table, but as you can see, it's very big. Search on the gallery. Okay. So I'm just gonna write that. Oh, these are so big. Okay, seems that this is the only option that we have. And I wish that we could add this one here. But the space is very tight. Oh, and also we do have this station to put some of the information, but again, we're running out of space. You know what? Let's forget about that. And also this thing. But we're gonna stick to that. It's looking good. And now we're just gonna go and look for a different wallpaper. I actually want something that's looking very bad. No, this isn't very bad. No. Is this actually very bad? Not really. Okay. Let me just see if we do have, oh, this is actually good. We can use that. Oh my god, the red color is actually so bad. But I'm gonna go with this option. It's giving a lab vibe. And then I do want to add these tiles here. It's very good looking. Also, we do have this option. You know, this is also good. And this is more realistic. So we're just gonna go with that. The lab is actually my favorite place so far. Okay, now we're gonna add all of these stains here. Also, we're gonna add the red stains. Ooh. We can add more to the side. Okay, and also I'm gonna add more of these grinds. That's looking good. And I'm just gonna add the final thing here. Hello everyone, welcome to my live stream. Okay, I can actually add it on the window. And this is how it's looking like. And then, I don't know if we're gonna be able to see the ones on here. It's okay, we can kind of see it. Yeah, the green is looking so much better. And then we're gonna add plenty of papers, you know, all the research papers and the results. And I think that this is enough. Okay, and now for the surgery room, maybe I should just add this whole machine here. And then again, we're gonna add some cabinets. And we're gonna add a laptop. Because it's like where the doctor is gonna put all the informations. Okay, it's just gonna be like that. Maybe it's where they store all the surgery items. And then we're gonna go here and put all these things. And then on this side, actually, I just want to add a sink. I'm just gonna squeeze it here. Oh my god, this is looking bad. No. Okay, this is good. And we're gonna go back here and see we do have these papers. Oh, I forgot that we can't add laptops on these counters. So let me just go back to those. Okay, now it's looking good. Oh, actually we need a waste disposal, which I totally forgot about that. And we're gonna add these here. Okay. And let me just see if we do have something that we can add on this side. Oh, there the phone is. I was looking for it and I didn't find it. So we're just gonna go back here and add it. Okay, let's go back to this room. Okay, we're gonna add this thing here. I don't know why I added this thing here, but there we go. And also I do need, I think this item is on debug. Oh, there we go. I do actually want to make something that's like a bed. You know, when the pet finishes their surgery, they're gonna put them there. Maybe I'm just gonna make it look like that. And we're gonna add this thing just like that. And then I think that I should just leave it empty. And we're gonna add more of these boxes here. Okay. I do actually need more of these boxes. There we go. Okay. And what else we can add here? Oh, I said that I want to add a laptop. There we go. And then we're gonna add some old chairs. Oh, we do have this chair that's looking, but that looks so neat. Okay. There we go. We're gonna add more of those. And for this side, let me just see if we have something that we can put. I can actually add the chemical analyzer here, but again, this is very tight. Yeah, it's not going to be enough. And it's going to be weird if I put that just in the middle. So let's ignore this whole thing. And for here, actually, oh, we can add these files and more of those. And the last thing I actually want to add is this equipment. And then I'm just going to put these items here. And just like that. Oh, I just shoved them inside the wall. Okay. Just like that. And then I'm going to add more of these barrels here. And actually we need more boxes. But I'm just going to make it smaller. And yeah, this is actually looking good. And now we're just going to add a tile. I don't know if this is... No, this isn't really good. What if I added something like that? Or in this color? I'm just going to try... Okay, we're going to start with this. If the stains don't look really good in this swatch, we're just going to change it. I think it's not bad, so we're just going to stick to that. But you can't see the other stain. Okay, there we go. Now we can see it. And then on this side, actually, I want to add this thing. Oh, there we go. Imagine if, you know, this horrible place, or you know what? Maybe, I don't know how to say it, but this doctor is unqualified. Is this the right word? And he performed surgery on the pets, and this is why they closed this whole place, and that became like very, very bad because they can no longer use that. I think this is a good idea. And actually we can add this thing here. And let me just see. Yeah, I think that I have added enough. And I'm just going to start putting all of those. Like, imagine if this doctor forgets about, let's say, the anatomy of a certain pet, and then he's just gonna turn out the computer, search for it, and then he's gonna resume the surgery. That's gonna be so scary. Oh my god. Okay, let me just add more of those. Like, imagine if this doctor is halfway through the surgery and is like, oh my god, I just forgot about the anatomy of the heart. And then he's just gonna go and search for that on, I don't know, on any website. Okay, I think that's looking good. And seems that I didn't add things here. Okay, let me just add more to this side. What do you think? And actually, I'm gonna add more here. Okay, so I think that it's all good for this side. There we go. And now we should just work on here. At the beginning, I said I don't want debug, But I have just realized, while I'm building, that we do have the trash thingies that we can put all around the build. So I'm just gonna put all the codes. I still didn't memorize them, and I don't know why. Okay, I'm just gonna write them. There we go. Okay, so for here, we actually, what we can do that's gonna make the place look good. Actually, I can rise this place, and then we're gonna add like a front porch. There we go. Okay, that's looking good. And I can do the same here. There we go. Okay, so we do have this thing here. And then let me just go back here, and I'm going to do the same. We do have plenty of space, so we can maybe turn this space into a parking lot. I think this is a good idea. And I can just push that here to the back. And yeah, I think it's really good to turn this whole place into a parking lot. So I'm just gonna bring this thing from, oh, we actually have this. So I'm just gonna put it all the way here. And then I'm going to put sections like for the different cars. Let me just put that here. Okay, so this is gonna be like the parking lot. And let me just add more of the fences. Just gonna add this fence. Let's hope that the exterior is gonna look good with all the chaos that I'm going to add. Okay, so this is the first thing. And then I need actually to add trees, but later. And then I have just realized that we didn't paint this whole place, but let me just leave that. Okay, so for here, I do have a reference photo from in real life vid. So maybe I'm just gonna go and look at it. Okay, I'm just searching for that. There we go. Yeah, I think it's not bad. And let me just save. Just a second, everyone. I'm just gonna look at the pictures. So in this picture, which is a real life one, it's like having a lot of things going on. Like boxes. And let me just see. Oh my god. I'm here, everyone. I'm just looking at the pictures that I have saved. Okay. That's good. I wish I could show you all the things that I'm looking at. I'm here, everyone. Just stick here. Okay. That's making sense. Well, okay. I was just taking inspirations on how to turn this place into a very bad looking exterior. So first thing I'm going to start with is this. Now, which color is actually good? The blue is actually good, and the white. Also, we do have the bricks that come with werewolf pack. These like are given the impression of an old place at the same time. And it's actually looking good. But maybe this swatch is better. So I'm just going to paint the whole build, and then we're gonna just have accent walls. Okay. I think this is good. And then maybe with another color, we're just gonna use the same one but with this caution thingy. Or we can use also this and add it here. Okay, so I think the white one is better. Okay. Yeah, I think this is looking not bad. Okay, what do you think? Oh, also we just have to paint this side. Okay, so this is step one, and then we're gonna go to the roofing. We do have this, and also this is also looking good. I think it's looking good. And then we do have these. I can just add, for example, on the small ones, this type of roofing, and then we're gonna go back to this and paint the big ones. I don't know if this color is actually okay. Yeah, this is, I think, so much better. So we're just gonna go back to this one. And for the metal piece, I don't know if there is a better option. I like the colorful one. So yeah, we're gonna go back to this. And now let me just add the trimming. Okay. What do you think? And now I actually want to add things like these things. I don't know what they're called. And the ones that come with Florent, they look more old. So maybe I'm just going to go with that. With another color. So that's looking okay-ish. We're just going to add those here. And also we can just add more of the AC units, but just here. Let me see if we do have any items on this side. Yeah, that's not bad. So we can add it here. Okay, so yeah, there's gonna be good. Okay, so let me just save again. Okay, now I actually want to go to debug and get some cars. And I have to remember all the packs that we have used, which is okay. So I'm just gonna search for some cars. I actually can't see. Oh my god, there are a lot of items in debug. So if you're just a new builder or you're new into Sims, actually in debug there are like plenty of things that you can find, including the, oh my god, what's happening to my PC? Including the cars. Also, I'm gonna add this thingy here, and I'm gonna add more to the back. But unfortunately, we don't have cars in the Sims. Okay, let me just see. Oh, this is actually so good. We're gonna add it here. And also we can add this thing here. So yeah, in debug, like there are like extra details that you can use for your build. Okay, let me just look for the cars. And also, you know what we can add? Like these things here. Just like that. No, I actually want the plain ones. Oh, just like that. There we go. I'm just gonna fix it. Okay, that's looking good, like it's going through the fence. I wish that we have more of those. I don't think so. Just gonna put another one here. Okay, that's good. And also, what if I added that? No, that's okay. We can actually use those, make them smaller, and put them on the windows. Just like that. And then we can add more wood piece to this side. I think that's looking good. And I'm just going to do the same. Maybe we're going to use another piece. But I actually prefer this piece. So we're just going to go and put that here. That's looking good. And I'm just going to add more here. Gonna rise it a little bit. Okay, that's looking good. Now we're just gonna go to the back and do the same thing. I'm gonna use this one again. Actually, it's looking good. What do you think, everyone? You can just do something like that. Okay, and we're gonna go up here and do the same, but maybe with this piece. And for here, maybe we can just do something like that. And I hope that I can do the same to, oh, this is big. I don't know if it's gonna look good. Let me just try to make this a little bit smaller. There we go. Okay, that's looking great. And now we're just gonna search for the cars. There we go. So for example, I can add this car. It's just gonna look like that. And maybe another car that's just looking like that. I'm not gonna add more. And then we're gonna go to this side. And I actually want another car. Oh, there we go. And it's just gonna be here, and I'm gonna put some boxes inside the car. And I think that that's all I need from the base game. Oh, actually, I need these boxes. But we do have some of them from Get to Work, so I think we're fine. And then we're gonna go to... Hold on. I actually now need all the items that come with Eco Lifestyle because it has so many things like for debug. Like dirt and everything. Okay. So let me just put this box here. I think that's good. And now we're just going to look for all the darts that we're going to put around all the build. And then, you know, the final thing, I'm just going to add a few trees, and I think that's going to be it. Okay, so this is like what I meant. We have all these broken items. We can just add them all around the place. And all these trash. That's going to make the place look more dirty and it's like old, and something happened basically in this place. So I'm just going to add a few here. And also I'm just going to add some to the back. Just like that. And for the sides, actually I want to add more of those. Is there? Oh, we can add a few of those. And then here we can just add, oh, this is so big. There we go. And I can add more of the trash. Is there? Yeah, this is good. I can add more of the trash bags. There we go. Oh, what is this thing? What the hell? And let me just look around. Is this gonna be good if I added those here? Is it matching the whole vibe? I think it's looking good. So I'm just gonna put these all around the place. Like it's ingrown. Nobody's taking care of the whole place. And I didn't add dirt to this side. Let me just put that. Okay. And now we're gonna go back to... Oh, where are they? There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna put some here as well. Okay. I think that's good. And I'm gonna add more trash. Oh, so we do have more type of trash. That's good. Oh, and more trash? That's so fun. We can add more of those here. Ooh, this is so good. Am I adding a lot of trash? I think that's okay because, you know, it's a very bad looking place. I think so. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna try to stop. Okay, that's looking good. But here's looking so clean. I just don't get that. Let me just add more of all the dirt. And I think that this is enough from Eco Lifestyle. And then the last thing I want to go with is the werewolf pack. Because it has more things. Like these wood thingies. Just gonna add it here. Let me know if I'm adding excessive amount of things all around the place. We can actually add this thing here. Just like that. Okay, and let me see. I do want to add some of these around here. Okay, and to be honest, the same type of debug that we have in Eco Lifestyle is available in the Werewolf Pack. But, you know, for example, in the Werewolf Pack, we do have these cars. And the rest of the things, like you saw them in the Eco Lifestyle Pack. Okay. Oh, we do have this thing. And also this thing. Why not? We're just gonna add it. Actually, the back is looking so much more calmer. I'm gonna add this car. And we're gonna add the tires here. And I think, okay, it's the same. Let me just do that. Oh my god, this sign is so big. Okay, and I think that this is enough. But I actually want to do something which is, I didn't add a sign outside that's indicating this is a vet clinic. So I'm just going to go here and I'm just going to search for it. And I still didn't add, for example, these things. And I didn't add stains on the outside. So we're just going to do that. Let me just, also I'm going to put more of those. And you know what? It's not a lot. I think this is okay. So yeah, now we need a sign that this is saying this is a vet clinic. So maybe we're just gonna add one here. And then I want a big sign, just something like that. Is this a sign? No. I can't find a sign. Is this like another sign? Okay. Oh, that's actually a bad looking sign. Okay, we're gonna use that instead of the clean one. Okay, let me just delete that. And now I'm searching again for the sign, but I can't see it. And I don't remember where did I see that. I think it was here. Oh, there we go. Just gonna put this sign here. What about this one? Oh, and we do have this option as well. We can just put it here. And I'm just gonna use this as well to put it here. And for now, I think this is all. And then we're gonna go back to base game. I actually need get to work, eco lifestyle, for rent. This is, I think, all what we have picked. And I don't think that I'm gonna need more things from the kids. So I think this is all enough. Now I want a bad looking tile or a floor thingy. A floor thingy. This is so funny. Okay, we do have these options, which I think this is suitable. Okay, so I'm just gonna put these here. And then another thing that I didn't do is the half wall trim. So let me just quickly do that. Okay, there we go. What do you think? I think I want to change this one into this. I think this is looking better than the green one. Yeah, this is looking good. So let me just change the other one on the other side. Okay. And also I wanted to add, all the stains on the outside because I didn't. But I think it's like gonna be so hard to see because it's very dark. But I'm gonna add you. Gonna add some on the wall. And yeah, maybe I can add them on the windows. Okay. And let me just go here. Let me just add more of those. And yeah, like it's very hard to see. But those are looking good. And I think I didn't add a lot of things on this side, so I'm just gonna add some stains. Oh, this is actually, you can see it. So let me just add some to this side. Hello everyone, welcome to my live stream. I'm actually adding the final touches of, I don't know what to say, like a damaged or a fixer-upper clinic. I think it's more like a fixer-upper, but at the same time, it's a damaged clinic. And it was really fun building that, and the stream was really calm and I enjoyed it. So welcome. I'm just gonna pour more of those here. Oh, I thought that I clicked on something. And actually I want to add this thing here on the outside. And also more of those. I think this is looking great. Let me just add more here. And let me just add more here to this side. I wish that I could see the stains, but there we go. That's completely fine. And maybe, you know, in one stream, I should just renovate this place again. I think that would be fun to compare it between a renovated one and a very ugly looking one. Okay, let me just add this thing here. And the last thing is going to be on this side. There we go. And I think that this is enough. Yeah, I think that this is enough. Now, the only thing that's remained is to add some trees. And I'm just going to add like small trees. Just like that. I think this is enough. And I'm not going to add bushes or something else. I think this is going to be enough. Like, this place is looking horrible. So I don't want to add like beautiful flowers. So I think this is enough. I'm just going to add another tree inside. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my live stream. Ooh, this is actually looking good, like it's covering the sign. Let me just bring it here. I love it. And to the back, we're going to add some trees. As I said, the back is more calm than the front. Okay, this is good. And now I'm going to add more of these. Oh. There we go. Just going to add more. And I'm going to add more here. And I think that this is enough. I don't know if I want to add more trees. Okay, this isn't bad. Yeah, this is not really bad. And we're going to add terrain tools. Just something like that. Oh, and also I have noticed that if you do a terrain tool thing on the lot and you'll leave it and come back, you just have to redo the whole thing again. So what I do is I leave the terrain tool to the last thing, or as a last tip, because I don't want to lose all the terrain paint. Bro. Okay. There we are. Here again. Hello. Welcome to my live stream. So we're building a damaged, or oh my god, I forgot, the Fixer Upper clinic, and I would say that I have finished it. I'm just adding a terrain paint, and I think that this is it. And I actually love it. Okay, I'm gonna add another layer, maybe just something like that all around here. Good to know. It's still broken. Last time yours turned pink. Oh dear. I actually was building something the other day, and I was like, okay, let me just save it just in case. And when I got back to the build, yes, the whole terrain paint was gone. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my live stream. I'm just adding another layer of the terrain paint just for fun. Okay, I think that this is it. And the very last thing is going to be the platform trim. And maybe I'm just going to add, okay, this is going to be like the same. Oh, is it here? Yeah, I think that this is what we should go for. I'm going to go with this one. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my live stream. So I have built a damaged vet clinic. It's like a fixer-upper. And then maybe on, I don't know which stream, we're going to fix the whole thing. And I'm going to upload it to the gallery. So if you want to fix it, you can just do that. And maybe tag me to see what things you have done. I do want more of those to add it here. And I think it's really going to be fun to see the difference between how damaged it is now and then how good it's going to be like. Okay, so yeah, this is it. I have finished and this is how it looks like. What do you think, guys? Thank you, Vivi, for suggesting that we build something like that. Actually, if you didn't say that, I would have never thought about that. So thank you so much. And I just feel like I can't stop adding things. I promise, this is the last thing. Okay, that's it. And I know that we should add more here, but okay, I'm just gonna stop here. And I think this is it. I promise I will not add more things. This is the final build. And let me just show you quickly the inside. I'm gonna save one more time just in case. So let me just show you what's happening there. So I know that I can do the tab thing, but I still don't know how to move around with the tab. So I don't know why it's very slow. Okay, I'm just gonna do it in my way. So this is like the reception area or where you sign in. And this is how it looks like. And then here's simply the vending machine and the waiting area. The thing is, I don't know if this is functional because as you can see, I have put a lot of things. If you want to use it, for example, we're going to go to this side. I think you just have to remove something so that you can just use all of these items. And then we're going to go to this side. It's another waiting area. And then we do have 2 rooms for the doctor. And this is like the first one. Like, as I said, I don't know if you're going to be able to use this table. You just have to put it here, or I think you can use it. I have to test that later, but mostly this isn't functional. And this is the other room. Like, this is definitely non-functional. And yeah, these are the rooms, and I didn't paint here. Okay, and this is like the staff room, and again, I didn't add wood here or flooring, so this is how it looks like. And this is the bathroom. It's like the most calm place comparing to the other rooms, I think, or the least dirty. Is this how you say it? So yeah, this is the bathroom, and going upstairs, this is gonna be like the hallway and the waiting area. It's looking actually also very horrible and messy. And this is like this surgery place. I didn't add anything here because it's like where you have to put your pet. And this is how it looks like. And then here is the lab. And I think this is my favorite room out of all the rooms, and I don't know why. Okay, so yeah, this is the whole build, and I'm just gonna add it to the gallery. Maybe I should just add a fixer upper vet clinic, and let me just put it. Okay. So my gallery ID is X_Chloe98. And let me just put that. And yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Thank you. Thank you. That was really fun. I had a very good time building this whole thing. And I would say I used a lot of packs compared to what I usually go for. Usually I use less, but there we go. This is how. Guys, guys, there is something wrong with the gallery thing. The date is February 21st, 1989. Did something happen while I'm streaming? Are we in 2025 or in 1989? What happened? Okay, thanks to the gallery. I appreciate that. This isn't the first time that this thing happened. It happened before, like it was showing me a date in the 70s and not the 80s. But guys, maybe we're back to the 80s. I don't know if this is fun, but there we go. Okay. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. And hopefully I'm going to stream on Saturday and Sunday, which is like the usual time. If not, I'm going to see you next week. And have a great day if it was just the daytime for you. And good night for people who are having the nighttime or midnight. It's after midnight for me. So yeah, thank you so much. Bye, everyone.